natin ngayon, to help us complete and satisfy all the provisions of a contemplative legislative purpose. So kung wala po yun, Mr. Chair, baka po umaba lang, sayang po yung panahon. Ang mga panukalang batas, kailangan nandito na po, wag natin pong ilagay yung kalesa na nauuna po sa kabayo.
Ito na nga, Rodante Marcoleta, pinangaralan ng mga kasamahan sa Kongreso. Kahalagahan ng legislative purpose binigyang diin. Pero bago ang lahat, maaari kayong mag-subscribe para maging updated sa mga issue at bagong mga balita. Nagkaroon nga ng malalim na diskusyon hinggil sa legislative purpose sa hearing na pinangungunahan ni Congressman Rodante Marcoleta. Punto ni Marcoleta, hindi dapat unahin ang imbestigasyon kung wala pang layunin na kanyang dinaan sa salitang, huwag natin pong ilagay yung kalesa na nauuna pa ang kabayo at bakung saan pa tayo mapunta. Narito ang buong detalye.
Please proceed, Congressman Dante, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Even if that I am fully aware that I am no longer a member of this committee, I feel I have to contribute something for the benefit of everybody. I saw the title of this resolution, Mr. Chair. It is an inquiry in aid of legislation. And I think this committee is perfectly right in conducting one because this is a right enshrined by no less than in our Constitution. But I was reviewing the case of Neri versus Senate, Mr. Chair, GR number 180643, March 25, 2008, where the former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Reynato Puno, had the opportunity of positing that there are two requirements for the valid exercise of the legislative power of inquiry. First, the existence of a legislative purpose. I think this is very important, Mr. Chair, because while this is a position taken by the former Chief Justice, and I believe there is no contrary opinion presented by any other legal luminary, so I believe that this still stands. May I first inquire whether there is the existence of a legislative purpose in conducting today's hearing purposely to process the existing resolution as presented today by the committee.
Anybody from the members who want to answer the query? Congressman Vice Chair Luis Ro.
With all due respect to the Honorable Marcoleta, but it is the humble submission of this representation that the issue being raised is a matter which falls under the jurisdiction and concern of the Committee on Rules, which apparently referred this inquiry in aid of legislation to this humble committee. So, with all due respect, Honorable Marcoleta, I believe that the discussion of this concern is already moot and academic in as far as the Committee on Public Account is concerned.
With all due respect, I beg to disagree, Mr. Chair, simply because I think before the resolution was filed, there should already be a contemplated legislative purpose. That was the postulate given by no less than the former Chief Justice. The reason being that if there is no legislative purpose, we will be concentrating on matters that may not be related to that purpose. As a matter of fact, one of the other limitations set out in this case is the pertinency of the question asked. This is related to the first. Why? If we have no existing legislative purpose, the questions that may be asked could be anything. It would be a wayward questioning until probably somehow one may think of something that could be a subject of legislation. That is not the case. I think this particular pronouncement of the former Chief Justice is designed to guide us. I think that should be the golden standard. There should be a legislative purpose, because if we do not have, we would not be able to at least formulate the kind of questions that we would like to ask. Like what? Maybe we will, as a matter of fact, again, with all due respect, the exercise of the inquiry of legislative purpose is rooted in Article 6, Section 21 of the Philippine Constitution. But there is another one. There is another function which is related to that. This is the oversight function, which is in Section 22 of the same article. Iba po yung oversight, iba po yung inquiry in aid of legislation. I think that is the distinction here. We should be guided by that. So kung wala pong contemplated legislative purpose, baka kung saan-saan po tayo. Ang gusto po natin, diretso. We should be focused, Mr. Chair. This is the kind of hearing that we would like to do in the first place.
Thank you.
Wala pong problema, Mr. Chair, dun sa ni-repair ito. That is the process. Walang debate doon. But I believe it presupposes already a legislative po, parang may nakabalangkas na. Halimbawa po ako, if you will read the Neri, yung pong treatise ni Mr. Chief Justice, sinabi pa niya yung mga landmark cases na napakarami po, including Arnold versus Nazareno. Kasi po, ang sabi niya, kailangan pong meron tayong contemplated legislative purpose. Ang mangyayari po noon, halimbawa sabi niya, meron kang duda, baka sakaling a provision of that legislative purpose might impact on certain sectors which are not yet clear to you. So, ang sabi niya, you should ask people by way of an inquiry. Kaya po tatawagin natin ang mga taong ito, katulad ng ginagawa natin ngayon, to help us complete and satisfy all the provisions of a contemplative legislative purpose. So kung wala po yun, Mr. Chair, baka po umaba lang, sayang po yung panahon. Ang pagtatanong, iba-ibang ganun, like po nang nangyari sa maraming pagkakataon, Mr. Chair. Pabalik-balik hanggang sa... Yun lamang po ang aking worry, Mr. Chair. Wala pong ibang intention kung di makatulong tayo, focus, at para... madali po natin kung may gagawin tayong legislative mga panukalang batas, kailangan nandito na po, wag natin pong ilagay yung kalesa na nauuna po sa kabayo, Mr. Chair. Salamat po.
Thank you for that manifestation, Congressman Marcoleta. And you want to, please, Vice Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I agree with Congressman Marcoleta that is the intent of that decision, but Mr. Chair, as correctly stated by Congresswoman Luistro, that should have been taken up with the Committee on Rules. Now that it has been referred to the committee, I'm also sure that the case cited by Congressman Marcoleta did not require Congress to have an existing or proposed legislation before we could conduct investigations in the legislation. In fact, some of the probable output of this hearing would be correcting certain rules of COA regarding auditing, including our old local government code, which could probably be also amended as a result of this investigation, Mr. Chair. What he was saying was right, Mr. Chair, in a sense that the investigation must lead somewhere, and that somewhere must be in a form of legislation. So I agree with Congressman Marcoleta, but at the same time, this investigation is not for any other purpose other than pursuing probable legislation, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Vice Chair
If
Flores.
I
Sir,
just-
sandali po, please, before you speak, Congressman Marcoleta, please wait to be recognized by the chairman. Let me speak. Congressman Marcoleta, please wait to be recognized by the chairman. Let me acknowledge the presence of Representative Romeo Ismumo, representing First District of Surigao del Sur. Thank you, sir. This will be the last note, then the chair will speak with regards to the query or manifestation made by Congressman Marcoleta. Please proceed. I will give you 3 minutes for that purpose, Congressman Marcoleta. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. It is precisely the reason why there should be a legislative purpose, Mr. Chair. Yung pong ating gagawin, it's not for a possible lead to a legislation that might be taught later on. Hindi po yung afterthought eh. Ang sinasabi po nung Neri versus Senate, yung pong kahalagahan ng legislative purpose para focus na focus po tayo. Kapag alam po natin yung purpose natin, pati the kind of questions and the persons na gusto nating tanungin, alam natin kung sinong departamentong makakatulong na sa atin because meron nang nakabalangkas na isang panukalang batas. Kung wala po yun, wayward nga po yun. So mas maganda po yung meron nang nandyan kaysa po isipin pa natin, oo nga pala, pwede palang magyari na magkaroon pa tayo ng batas sapagkat meron tayo sigurong nakalkal. Parang gano'n. Baligtad, Mr. Chair. Salamat po.
Thank you, Congressman Marcoleta. Last to speak before the chair will deliver my manifestation of position with regards to the query or manifestation made by Congressman Marcoleta. Yes, Chairman Ako, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I do not want to debate with the erudite Honorable Marcoleta, soon to be Senator. But there's a Supreme Court decision also entitled Romero versus Estrada, decided in 2009, which states or which clarified that a legislative investigation in aid of legislation is different from court proceedings. Inquiries in aid of legislation are utilized to enable the legislative body to gather information and thus legislate wisely and effectively, and to determine whether there is a need to improve existing laws or enact new or remedial legislation, even if the inquiry need not result in any potential legislation. Kasi if we really would want to come up with a law or to amend any law, there's a need for the legislative body in its inquiry to gather information and data to guide the legislators to come up with a law. I think that was the intent of Romero versus Estrada, decided in the year 2009, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Chairman Ako. Well, in fact, it's not only with Romero and Estrada, it also was cited in the Chartered Bank Supreme Court ruling, no? Yung sinasabi nating question of investigation and aid of legislation. But this will be the last now so that we can proceed with the interpellation period. Chairman Dan Fernandez,
Yes, thank you so
I will
much,
give you 3 minutes. Please
Thank you
proceed.
so much. The very intent and purpose why we have filed this resolution, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the very essence and the very heart, no, on filing this resolution was based on the legislative intent on amending Republic Act 3019, the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices, particularly Section 7, Section 8, and Section 9. The Section 8, Section 7 states that statement of assets and liabilities for every public officer within 30 days must be filed and approved by this act. Nung the last hearing, Mr. Chairman, we have asked for the salary of those personalities or resource persons that we have invited. And under Section 8, meron din pong intent from this sponsor to amend
Section 8 and Section 9, particularly the penalties for the violations. And the power of this committee, the oversight power that was given to us by this Congress, is to monitor and to conduct hearings and investigations and reports, and at the same time, the power to subpoena witnesses and the documents. Our authority to monitor and review those accountable people is vested in this committee. And that's the reason why, sayang, wala na si Congressman Marcoleta. May tatanong sana ako sa kanya. But since wala na po siya, I will not be asking those questions anymore. So, Mr. Chairman, that's the very intent and purpose of filing that resolution. We are not filing that because wala po tayong purpose doon sa pagbabago ng batas na ginawa po ng Kongreso nito. We want to change the laws that we approve in order to para ano po tayo, kasi evolution po tayo, nag-evolve tayo and we need to change our laws. Yun lang po.
Thank you, Chairman Dan. Just to make it clear that the resolution that was filed by the members of this House, well, in fact, emanates from the complaint and the case that was filed in the Ombudsman. That's number one po. Now, second, it was clearly stated by Congresswoman Luis Ro, at the same time, Chairman Acop, with regards, and Vice Chair Flores, with regards to the possible legislative action that will be undertaken by this committee. Well, in fact, ako Mayor, Vice Mayor, and the whole resource person nandito. Though this resolution was referred to, no, the committee on rules sa committee po, diligently we do our work to check, if indeed there is a basis for this investigation. And we, for the past several years, na ako pong chairman ng Committee on Public Accounts, muna. That is why, before that, may COA report or ombudsman case that will be filed. At the same time, may complainant po under oath. Lahat po. Well, in fact, siguro monitor nyo rin, no? At saka I will spare no one. May pending po, may pang second hearing, third hearing na ako sa province ko mismo. Because I don't want to be accused that ako, we're conducting in this committee investigation in other regions and provinces sa mga LGU, while in my region or in my province, mayroon din po mga problema, di ba? So, I just want to clear it out na dito po, we will not start investigation or take cognizance unless otherwise we have basis for the investigation. And legally, technically, it is referred to by the committee on rules, doon po sa plenary and approved by the plenary. Yun po, yun yung process dito. Now, kaya po, of course, the question that was raised by Congressman Marcoleta was also the issue that he raised on separate committee and hearings, no? Pero at the end of the day, yun ang lagi nating sinasabi, kung walang basis, o titigil tayo. But of course, in the first hearing, Mayor, you were not present, Vice, you were not present, and the rest of the council. Mamaya po, we will discuss about it, no? Yung COA findings. No, may mga problema po. That's why, hinabol po natin na we'll have another second hearing today because we do believe that there is a basis for this investigation. And possible legislative actions, no? Dito po lumalabas question of the property, no? Yung mga properties ng municipality. Not only, and I do believe that it happens not only in Mataas na Kahoy. It is so happening siguro sa iba pang mga municipalities. Second is yung COA Resolution 2014, no? Na hindi na kayo pwede mag-create ng food audit, blah, 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 etc. But pinalabas nito. That's why it needs a deeper study, no? Yung reason nyo. Well, in fact, it was discussed last hearing pa. But again, once again, we'll discuss it, no? Kasi tingin ko kailangan nating pagkaisahan dito and we will recommend with regards to this reso in the creation of a fraud audit team in this, especially during the election ban o election period. Kasi ito po yung reason nyo 2014. Now, anyway, it had been said by the members of this committee, and unfortunately, lumabas na po si Chairman, si Congressman Marcoleta, kasi hindi daw siya member dito sa committee, but he was a former senior member of this committee, but it was decided by the plenary that he will not be anymore member. But of course, he can stay and speak and ask query. But of course, he has no right to move a certain motion or to vote. Yun lang pong wala sa kanya. Pwede siya magsalita, but umalis na po siya. Now, with regards to that, anyway, at least siguro malinaw lang na gusto namin linawin na there is a basis for this investigation, this committee. And sabi ko nga, we will not proceed. We do diligently study if there is a basis for the investigation. Thank you po. Now,